Member's General Options, and then just putting a link on the Membership Options page that directs your visitor to the registration form directly. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment. But before we go over and edit the Membership Options page directly, we need to go ahead and generate our button code for level number 1, which will be considered premium access that you'll be paying for. So let's expand this down. And there's some additional information here you can read over if you like, but I'm going to skip over that for right now. And we're going to go ahead and configure our button. So right here, I'm going to say, okay, we're going to offer 14 days free, and then I'm going to charge $169 monthly as a recurring charge for ongoing access. Now, you could choose another option. You can charge it daily. I'm sure everyone would like to do that. You can also choose weekly or quarterly or yearly. Now, these are all considered PayPal subscriptions, as are all of these. These are recurring, and these are all non-recurring. In both of these sets, any option you choose under each one of these headings that are titled subscriptions, in both of these cases, your customer will be required to have a PayPal account in order to complete checkout. Now, that's a limitation with PayPal, and there's two ways to get around it. One, you can either upgrade to s2Member Pro, which completely changes the way s2Member integrates with PayPal. It uses a PayPal Pro integration, which allows you to keep the entire process on your site, and it consolidates this 2 or 3 step process all into one single form, which is really nice. It really helps to increase conversion rates. The second way you can do it is by upgrading your PayPal standard account, your business account, by adding the enhanced recurring billing. You can do that through your PayPal account. It's called Enhanced or ERB, Enhanced Recurring Billing. And with that additional upgrade, there's a fee associated with that as well. But that will also lift this limitation on your customers having to have a PayPal account. So those are two ways to avoid that circumstance where your customer must have a PayPal account to complete checkout on one of these subscription options. Now, in the bottom of this drop down, there's some additional options for buy now access. Now, these options never require the customer to have a PayPal account because these are not associated with a quote-unquote subscription. These are just buy now. They're non-recurring. You cannot include a trial with these. So if I select one of these options, the trial option goes away. You see it's no longer appears here because buy now is just for a fixed term. It's for 1 month, 2 months. You can choose how long you want it to last for or even choose lifetime here. And buy now is versatile in that the customer does not have to have a PayPal account even without enhanced recurring billing enabled. Okay, so in this demonstration, we're going to use monthly. And I'm offering 14 days free, $169. So that means the first 14 days after the customer signs up, there's nothing charged initially, and there's nothing charged in those 14 days. After those 14 days are over, s2Member will automatically charge the customer $169. And then each month thereafter, on the anniversary of that initial payment, s2Member will charge the customer again automatically, and s2Member will leave their access open on the site as well, as long as those payments continue to come in. Now, if the customer cancels, or if the customer forces a chargeback or refund, or anything like that occurs, then s2Member will automatically handle that as well. And the customer can even cancel their own subscription. If they have a PayPal account, they can just log in and they can cancel it themselves if they like. In either case, s2Member will always react accordingly, utilizing the IPN service behind the scene. Okay, now this additional option here for page style is available inside your PayPal account. And you can access this under your PayPal account under custom page styles. If you go to your profile on PayPal and you look at custom page styles, you can create different color variations and upload your own logo, and then you can assign it a style name, which you would then type in here and tell s2Member about. And this will allow s2Member to request that specific style whenever its button is clicked. So I recommend that you do this, if not initially, then later after you've got s2Member integrated initially and you've tested everything. You can go back, recreate your button codes, and add in a custom page style. It's a really nice addition. Okay, so we're going to skip over custom capabilities. There's a separate video that covers custom capabilities. This is a fairly advanced topic, and so I'm going to skip over this right here. I'm going to go ahead and click Generate Button Code. So I click this button, and then it says, oops, a slight problem. Now, I did this purposely because I want to show you. It says maximum free days is 7. If you want to offer more than 7 days free, please choose weeks or months from the drop-down. This is s2Member's validation, which prevents you from creating a button that PayPal would consider invalid. PayPal has a limitation. You cannot offer more than 7 days for free, but you can still accomplish the same thing. So if I wanted to offer 14 days for free, I have to offer 2 weeks. Okay, so that's the solution to that situation. If you get an alert like that, then just use one of the different calculations. Okay, so now I can generate my button code, and it pulls up a demonstration. Now you can click this, and it'll open in a new window, and it will demonstrate the functionality of that button. When they arrive at PayPal, it'll give them a description, and it'll show that they have the first 2 weeks free, and then they're going to be charged $169 for each month. And the charge today is $0. Okay, so I'm going to close this down, and what I want to do after I've created this button code and I've tested it, I want to take the short code and copy it, because this is what I'm going to integrate into my membership options page. So I'm going to go back over to my membership options page here. I'm going to click on Pages, and I'm going to find my membership options page, which you should already have created. If you watched the introductory video, I created this page, and so you can see how that's done. I click on Edit, and then what I want to do is I want to paste that shortcode right into the editor. Now, does it matter whether I paste it into the visual editor or the HTML editor? No, it doesn't make any difference. Now, if you had chosen the full button format, which we didn't really review there in that last demonstration, but there is another format that's the full button code, and if you had chosen that format, then you would have to paste that version into the HTML editor. But this shortcode format is what we recommend, and it works in either tab. It doesn't really matter. It's cross-compatible. Okay, so I just click Update, and I want to go view this page. Okay, and this is on the front end of the site now, and the front end of this site is just powered by the default WordPress theme for WordPress 3.0, which is called 2010. And I can see my PayPal button here, which is generated by that shortcode automatically, and it's already configured. And if I click on this button, it'll take me over to the screen we just saw at PayPal. Now, what I don't have here yet is that option I was telling you about, where we want to provide the ability for someone to register on the site for free. So this would be a paid option. So I'm going to go back and edit this page again. And when you install s2Member, you'll probably want to go through and add, images or other design elements that would sit around this. But I'm just going to generically label them here in this demonstration. So this is for premium paid access. And up here, I want to provide a free option. So I might put in something like register free, sign up now. Now this will not require any PayPal button. Instead, what I do is I just put in a link. So I will type in, well, actually what I would do in the visual editor is just highlight this line and then click on my link icon here. When this comes up, you type in your domain name. In this case, it's videos.snapseed.com. And then whatever your installation is, whatever your WordPress installation is, so it could be videos.snapseed.com, or if you installed it into a subdirectory, you might have something like WP as a subdirectory. But whenever you get finished typing in the initial URL to your installation of WordPress, then you finish it off by adding wp-login.php, and then you add action equals register. Okay, and that is the registration form. So I just click Insert, and now I have that link here for visitors in the public. Without having to pay, they can sign up, and that will give them level 0 access. Now they won't have the level 1 access that I've deemed premium, but they will be able to create an account and just log in. So I'm going to go ahead and update. And let's go back and take a look at this page. Okay, so there's my register free option. And if I click this link, I'll be taken over to this registration form. Okay, and again, we configured this in the first introductory video, and we added a custom field for zip code that's required as well. Now you can rebrand this. You can add your own logo using the s2Member General Options panel. You can change the background. You can change the colors. You can add additional fields to this form. You can also integrate using s2Member's API under list servers. You can integrate an opt-in checkbox here, and you can hook it into an Aweber account or to a MailChimp account. Okay, so let's go in back here and take a look at how this actually works. If I log out of the site now, and then I go back to the site while I'm not logged in, this is a page that I protected with s2Member, and it's protected at level 1. So if I click this link, I can see it doesn't take me to that page because s2Member has protected. Instead, it automatically redirects me to the membership options page, where the customer now is confronted with a decision. Do they register for free? And underneath this, you might put in what comes with free access. And then s2Member level 1, you can put in additional features, and then this option they could consider, and this would be a paid option. If they register here, they will go in at level 0. If they check out here, when they finish checking out at PayPal, when they return back to your site, they'll be confronted with the same registration form as you see here. The same free registration form, only s2Member will automatically recognize that they have completed a valid transaction at PayPal, and whenever they register, it will put them in automatically at s2Member level number 1 so that they have access to what it is they paid for. Okay? And it's that simple. s2Member handles everything for you almost all by itself. All you really have to do is just generate the button codes and put them into the membership options page. And then if you want to provide free access, then this is how you do that. Now, also, one of the things, I'm going to log back into the dashboard because there's another area where that registration link is already made available to you. If you get confused about how to formulate, you can go to s2Member's General Options. And if you're not sure how to formulate that registration link, you can go into your dashboard here and go to this little subsection under General Options and click this link. And right here at the bottom, you'll see the little link that says Register, and that's the page. You can just copy the URL from your browser, and that's the link you send anybody that you want to have the ability to register for free at level number 0. Okay? And that's the same link that we used on the front side of the site here on our membership options page. So this is that same page. No matter what you've done on your installation of WordPress, it will almost always be wp-login.php action equals register.